LA City Council controversy, a shocking secret recording allegedly between council members making racist remarks about a fellow member's own son.
I goes, what is with Bond? And I said, Bond thinks he's black. That guy don't think he's black. I go, he thinks he's black. I told her the same thing.
This kid is.
So anyways, getting back to redistricting.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome back to today's segment of How You Should Feel About This. In our segment, How You Should Feel About This, we don't talk about truth nor facts, just how you should feel about this.
Martinez allegedly making the comments.
Now, in this episode of How You Should Feel About This, we take a look at Nury Martinez. Nury, she said some things that I think people misinterpreted. It was a misunderstanding. I want you all to remember, a lot of us have said some things behind closed doors that no one else should hear.
Trae así during Black History Month, lo lleva al council y lo pone acá en el, remember, it's an accessory.
But before we get started, please do me a favor and hit that like button. And if this is your first time here, please subscribe. Run the tape.
Nury Martinez.
And already tonight, she is responding with an apology. But despite that, there are already calls for her to resign.
So you'll start seeing them line up.
Shocking audio recordings posted on Knock LA.
Nury Martinez.
Allegedly catching LA City Council's first Latina president using foul language, making racially charged statements and slurs. The most striking comments surrounding Councilman Mike Bonin's 2-year-old son.
This white guy with this little black kid.
Martinez saying the child was somehow acting inappropriately during the 2017 Kingdom Day parade.
For MLK, for the parade that Herb used to organize, and we all the council who wanted to join Herb on the float, because he used to do a whole float to be nice. Bonnie would be like, hey Nury, are you going to the MLK? Well, Herb invited me, yeah, I'll go. Okay, I'm bringing whatever the kid's name is. I'm like, it's like the oddest thing. It's like black and brown on this float. And then there's this white guy with this little black kid who's misbehaved. Este niño has they're not doing, the kid is bouncing off the effing walls on the floor, practically tipping it over. There's nothing you can do to control him. Parece changuito. And I'm just like, oh my God. I'm over here trying to parent this kid. I'm like, you can't do that. I said no. And Mike is like, I'm like, you're not teaching your kid anything. Because he's literally hanging on the rails.
Martinez allegedly making the comments during a redistricting meeting with 3 other Latinos. The LA Times is also reporting that De Leon referred to Bonin as a 4th black member of City Council.
I see a lot of little short, dark people.
Yeah, puro Oaxacan Koreans.
And Council President Martinez saying, in a moment of intense frustration and anger, I let the situation get the best of me, and I hold myself accountable for these comments. For that, I am sorry.
Nury Martinez, the city council member out of Los Angeles. She says some things that, to the regular ear, it sounds like it's kind of bad.
Su negrito, like on the side. Lo trae, ¿verdad? You sit next to it.
Clearly are racist comments. There's no other way to look at that.
That lady, she does seem nice, but there is another way to look at it, respectfully so. It sounds like Martinez, she used the word changrito. To some people, changrito, it means little monkey. But I don't think she meant that. A lot of people don't know there's a Cuban player, a percussionist. His name is Changrito. When you interpret Spanish and other languages to English, sometimes they don't mean the same thing.
I see a lot of little short, dark people.
Yeah, puro Oaxacan Koreans.
That could mean she just doesn't like little people. And also, remember, she did say something about a parade.
Martinez saying the child was somehow acting inappropriately during the 2017 Kingdom Day parade.
That reminds me, Michael Jackson. Remember? Michael Jackson, he held a kid over the balcony.
Because he's literally hanging on the rails.
Also, Nury Martinez, that's Mexican. A lot of Mexicans, they have to go through things themselves, like illegal immigration, low pay wages, and racism from their own. I highly doubt that Ms. Martinez and Mexicans think that they're better than anyone else. And I can tell some of you people still don't believe that Ms. Martinez, she meant no harm by what she said. I can prove it to you. She talked about Mike Bonin.
I go, what is what Bonin? I said, Bonin thinks he's black. That guy don't think he's black. I go, he thinks he's black.
His son.
I told her the same thing.
This kid is.
And remember, Mike Bonin, he's LGBTQ. He has a husband.
After that language was directed at his son, Councilman Bonin tonight saying, "We are appalled, angry, and absolutely disgusted that Nury Martinez attacked our son with horrific racist slurs."
You know, they say LGBTQ, they go through the same thing as blacks. If she was really racist and didn't like people, she probably wouldn't like gays either. She said nothing about him being gay. You see? She's not racist.
Martinez allegedly making the comments during a redistricting meeting with 3 other Latinos.
And this whole story about the secret recording, it was done in October 2021. That was a year ago. A lot of people have changed within a year. You've changed in a year. Are you the same person from last year? She can change. She's not a bad person.
So I find it really problematic this kind of language would come from her.
And in the city of Los Angeles, they have a rule, no secret recordings. So really, her civil rights was violated. Her privacy, gone.
Councilman De Leon saying there were comments made in the context of this meeting that are wholly inappropriate, and I regret appearing to condone and even contribute to certain insensitive comments.
And for those of y'all who still think that Ms. Martinez is a bad person, she's sorry. Listen to what she said.
And Council President Martinez saying, in a moment of intense frustration and anger,
"You see, she's sorry for being mad.
I let the situation get the best of me, and I hold myself accountable for these comments.
She's sorry that she was angry.
For that, I am sorry."
And personally, I don't think that she wanted to resign.
The City Council needs to remove her as Council President immediately, and she needs to resign from office.
She was bullied.
There are already calls for her to resign.
There's no place for this in LA city politics.
Well, that's it for this episode of How You Should Feel About This. If you like this video, please do me a favor. Watch the other ones in the playlist and share this video. Well, anyways, you know how we like to end our videos over here at How You Should Feel About This, with that water. I'll see you here next time at How You Should Feel About This.